What's up, y'all? B Mason, built by B Mason. Look, we down here in my studio in Birmingham, Alabama, 3BM Golf Studio. I know it's been a minute since I made a video, y'all, but I got a good one for you today. Today, we're gonna talk about 3 drills I feel every new golfer should do daily. Man, feel good to say this. Roll the intro. Let's go. All right, y'all, I'm gonna keep this thing short and sweet. Look, I see everybody down here at the studio. People who never swung a club a day in their life, all the way to people who trying to chase it for a check. One thing I know is that when it comes to a new golfer, it's certain movements and feels that they need to do to help get them on the right track, get them on the right trajectory to playing good golf. So what I did was I came up with 3 drills that I like for all new golfers to do daily, and I'm gonna share them with y'all. Normally I just share these with my students, but it's gonna be a free one for y'all. So the first drill, real simple. This drill gonna help with wrist angles. A lot of players struggle with wrist angles. Like most often, they feel like hinging their wrist is when they take their wrist and they cock it up, straight up like that. If you're looking from this angle, straight up like that. Well, normally, what that normally does is it get the club face open at the top. So we wanna get these players feeling what a square club face feels like right off the top. Or what if you're a new player, somebody who's been open for so long that you don't even know what it feels like? Sometimes you have to have an exaggerated feel to get you back on track. So let's talk about this for a minute, right? So if I take my wrist, I can go into what's called extension, where this wrist comes back like this. But most players don't come into extension, they go straight up like that, right? So if I go into extension, that's gonna get this club pitched on the right plane, right? Well, how are we gonna work on that? Also, with this wrist, we need this wrist to be in what's called flexion. So because at the top, we wanna be flat with this wrist angle. So when we get to the top, we want our wrist angle to be fairly flat. This will get you in a lot of trouble because what opens must close. So we wanna be flat, but some people been here for so long that it's hard for them to get flat. So they have to feel extremely bold just to be flat. So a drill I like to work on with players is you simply interconnect your hands like this. You got both thumbs on top. Your goal, let your lower body do the work. We always let that lower body do the work. Your goal is to pivot this triangle. We have created a triangle right here. Your goal is to pivot this triangle. Now right now my hands are out in front of me and I got pressure into this trail leg right here. Now from here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this wrist, it's gonna go into extension, and this wrist is gonna go into flexion. It look like this, bam. Now from here, you wanna fold this trail elbow, kind of like you curling a dumbbell like this. You wanna fold this trail elbow. So lower body getting us here, we're going here, extension, flexion, fold the trail elbow, and continue to pivot with the lower body. Now what that does, that gets you fully loaded in the trail leg, glutes on fire, you feel a lot of pressure in the ground, but more importantly, this left wrist is flat, this right wrist is in extension, and this trail elbow is folded. That'll get you up to the top. Simple. Got these thumbs here, get them pivoted out here, these thumbs still on top, then take it up to the top. You feel flat at the top, extension in your right wrist, fold in your trail elbow. Now, if you want to take this drill up a notch, you can transition, and then you can unwind your hips and torso, back to this position, and then you can release out in front of you, and then you can finish. Bam. I guarantee you, as a new player, if you do this 10 to 20 times a day, it's gonna greatly improve your success at being efficient in this game. That's drill number 1. Let's get into drill number 2. So drill number 2, the pivot. One of the most important things in the golf swing, but first, we gotta learn how to move pressure. In golf, a lot of people think the golf swing happens like this. So I get a lot of players in here who sway. They take the club back, sway, they go forward, sway. It happens all day. You see it on the golf course. Some sway and try to turn at the same time. Sway, turn, straight, sway, turn, like that. Sway, turn, sway, turn. But I want you all to understand the golf swing happens like this. We're moving pressure from one foot to the next foot. You're pouring water in this cup, transitioning, pouring water in this cup. So a great way to start to understand and feel that is simply take a band, something like this. You want to step on it. Now, from here, you want to pull this band up. When you pull it up, this right side gets extended. You don't want to lock out this knee. Locking out this knee is a no-no. You don't want to lock out the knee, but you do want to pull and get extended. Now, what that does, it gets my right glute going back that way. I got pressure in my trail side, and this knee has kicked in some. That's what you want. Boom.
So you're feeling this in your right glute.
Yeah,
when you wind up.
When you load up, I mean, when you do anything, like if you're trying to throw a ball or anything, it's all, I'm right-handed, so everything is always loaded in this right side. If I'm gonna, punch you in the face right now, like I need
Please
to
don't.
step back. Yeah. That's not just golf. So like I said, I'm not gonna hit you in the face, but if I'm gonna load up and try and lay one on you, I'm not gonna sit here with all my weight on my left side. I'm not gonna lay a very good hit on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now from here, you want to transition, boom. The way I think about transition, a lot of times I get players to feel like they sit into their left glute and then their left heel. So from here, boom. That's all you need to shadow that club. Better yet, I'll prove it to you. If I take this club up to the top of my swing, bam, I don't want to hit my projector, but bam, we right here. Now, if I simply sit into my left glute, my left heel, boom, what happened to that club? It fall. I don't pull it down. I get a lot of players, I call them chronic pullers. I don't pull it down. From here, I'm loaded. All I do, transition. Boom. The club fell. Now all I have to do is unwind my hips and torso and move pressure back to this side. Boom. You're kicking back up and out like that. That's something for another day. Y'all can't give it all to you, but you can always come visit me down here at 3BM Golf Studio. All right, let's keep this drill going. You want to take this band. You want to pull up. You feel extended. Transition, then go the other way. A lot of times people don't want to reverse this. They get here and then they just do that. What happens on this side has to happen on this side. You cannot stop moving. The lower body is the engine of the golf swing. Don't let nobody tell you different. The lower body engine of the golf swing. We up, transition, fire. That's all you're gonna do. That's drill number 2. I don't have no special name for these drills, right? These are all things that I thought about on my own as I work with different players. All right. Third drill here. This one, it's gonna help you get into your left side, stay down through the swing. A lot of players stand up, their shoulders across the line. We don't want any of that, right? We're gonna take this club, you're gonna grip it like this. You're gonna pull it close to your chest, just like this. Now from here, you're gonna get over in your golf posture. You're gonna turn up to the top, right? You're gonna transition. You're gonna unwind your hips and torso. Now right now, this shaft should be parallel with the ground. You can start here or you can go up to the top and come back down like I did. For new players, I just tell them to start right here. Now, from here, all you wanna do is go forward. Boom. Like that. You want this shaft going down that way, pushing off from the inside of your trail foot, going forward. Boom. This side is extending up, just like we had the band pulling up. You here, go forward. Now, what a lot of people like to do is they'll go up to the top of their swing, and from here, they'll stand straight up and turn. That's gonna cause this shaft to kick across the line, over the top, whatever you wanna call it, going in the wrong direction. So they'll get here, and their first move is with their upper body, and they go like that, and then they going down and around like this. You do that with an open face, it's a disaster. It's called a slice, right? I want you up here, driving down and through the ball. Now, if I now take this club and stretch it straight out like that, every great player is through here, through the impact zone, all the way to the release, to the finish. Bam. That's all I got for y'all, man. 3 drills that every new golfer should do daily. Remember, golf is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You're not gonna get to tiger striking right off the bat. It takes time to find that center of the face consistently over and over and over. You gotta be patient with yourself. Do the drills. I get people in here every day, They want to buy clubs. I got clubs on, I got clubs now. They want to buy clubs because they think they're going to buy a game. The true success in this game is working, doing the right things, training your body, what to do, what to feel, incorporating, making good decisions, and from there, you'll be a great golfer. Golf is 5 games in one. Don't let nobody tell you different. It's 5 games in one. You got putting, you got chipping and pitching, they together. You got the irons, you got the hybrids and fairway woods, they go together, and you got the driver. You need to play all 5 games pretty darn good at the same time if you want to go low. You got some people who's special in one area, in one game, but struggle in the others. I find that the players who are consistent in all 5 games are the ones who are the most successful. Who cares if you can hit the ball 350 yards if you can't putt? Who cares if you can put lights out if you can't smack your irons? And who cares if you can smack your irons but you can't wedge it close? 5 games in one, you got to play all 5 right and pretty darn good at the same time. Hey man, I'm back in the saddle. Got me a new camera, feeling good. So hey, I might put out some more videos, man. Like always, if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I put out more videos like this. And more importantly, if you need some help with your golf swing, come down and holler at me. If you're anywhere in Alabama, come down and holler at me at 3BM Golf Studio. I'll be more than happy to help you to the best of my ability with all the knowledge and the gift that God has blessed me with. All right, man, I'm going to holler at y'all next time. Peace.